Hello there, good people. Welcome to It's a Shaw Thing. Right now, we're going to talk some NFL action. Yes, the regular season might be under our belts, but in the playoffs, we're starting to see a couple new stars emerge. We're going to go over the list and discuss what they might be able to offer you next season. We'll start off right at top. Willie Parker. No, this guy's not new to the fantasy football scene, but he's had his ups and downs this year once again because of injuries. He's healthy now, and now that he is healthy, Mewelde Moore is not getting many carries. He only got 3 this past weekend, while Willie ended up with 27 rushes for 146 yards. Most impressive are the 2 touchdowns. Willie Parker right there might have earned himself the starting spot for next season, assuming he's healthy. Next up, another running back, Darren Sproles. It's been an issue now for 2 years in a row for LaDainian Tomlinson and the Chargers. The guy simply can't stay healthy. Perhaps they should consider what many of the other teams in the NFL have done, and that means implement 2 running backs in the backfield. Split up the carries, keep both guys fresh. It worked pretty much for the Giants up to this past weekend. It might work for the Chargers next year. Look for Sproles, who had 90-plus receiving yards, to have a big role in next year's team. Next up, we're going to the quarterback position. A couple of guys, one young, one old. Joe Flacco with the Baltimore Ravens. Going into that game, me, myself, I, and other analysts assumed that he wouldn't stand a chance. You look at Kerry Collins, all that experience, and say, well, he won't make many mistakes, but that rookie might get a little flustered. That was not the case. It was Flacco who threw for 161 passing yards with a touchdown and not 1 interception. That's called something to build on. Unlike maybe Trent Dilfer in the past for Baltimore, this kid's got potential. By next season, he should really show off that arm more occasion. Maybe not so conservative with the play calling. As far as the other quarterback to note, Kurt Warner. Wow, now he's starting to cement his legacy as a Hall of Famer. We know what he did with St. Louis. We know he was unbelievable at that time, the best in the NFL during that period. But right now he's showing that that period is not over quite yet. Maybe not the best in the NFL, but he certainly is one of the best, and he'll have a chance to be in the Final Four. Next up, a wide receiver who went in a losing effort, really impressed us with 10 receptions, 135 receiving yards, none other than Justin Gage. This guy has got just a ton of potential. He's had 2 consecutive solid second halves in a row as far as seasons go. It's just a matter of him staying healthy all 16 regular season games. I'm telling you, he'll get over 1,000 receiving yards easily. And next up, we look at running backs again. Edgerrin James of the Arizona Cardinals proved to have a second life. We all thought he was done. He was already talking about the fact that he won't be back in Arizona next year. He thought he wasn't wanted. Lo and behold, he's plenty wanted. He got more carries than any other running back on his team with 20. He's the one who found the end zone as well. Edgerrin James getting a chance to run the ball. After all, it does require some balance to be good in the NFL during the postseason. That being said, Tim Hightower hasn't exactly let off with anything negative recently. 17 carries, 76 rushing yards, led his team for the Cardinals. The guy's unbelievable. Also had a receiving touchdown. Now, he's not exactly a star right now. He got off to a nice start as far as touchdowns early in the season. Also had a very nice first start of his career. Unfortunately, from then it began to snowball, which is why Edgerrin James got the call again. This is a big performance from Hightower, though. Let's check out what he could do this weekend as well. He might finally be able to prove something, and next season, sure, he could earn that top spot, while Edgerrin James could look elsewhere for a starting position in the NFL. Well, those are some of the news and notes right now when it comes to fantasy football in the postseason. Look for these guys to be big factors in 2009 as well.
Think you can complete the drive? Play today and get an automatic entry to win daily prizes, 2 tickets to the big game, and a brand new car. Start your drive today at opensports.com.